Hey everyone, you're watching a sample that's coming from our Home Health Marketing Bootcamp. That's right, over 7 hours of amazing content that's going to be able to help you guys learn what steps you need to take in order to become that preferred provider. So just want to let you guys know, please make sure you stop by 10xpatientreferrals.com and sign up for this bootcamp. It is only available for a limited time at this moment. This really is the most important thing in running an agency. And unfortunately, when it comes to sales, when it comes to marketing for agencies, we kind of put that in the second part of the most important things. We're more concerned about, how are we going to provide better care for our patients? How are, we going to have a better process so that we can take care of our clients, their families? When the truth is, marketing is 100% of the profit of your agency, of your business. And yet, most agencies don't even concentrate on this. And you guys have to understand, you can't provide great care to people. You can't provide that quality care that you guys want to prove to people if you're not bringing in patients, if you're not bringing in clients, if you're not getting referral sources to give you those patients of theirs. And so what we want to be able to do is really pinpoint the most important thing when running a business. Because guess what? You are a business. And so henceforth, you need to bring in patients. You need to increase the referrals. You need to be able to increase the profit of your company to keep the doors open. And a lot of the times, a lot of companies struggle in this portion, right? They do. Now, before we even move forward into this whole training, which is going to last more than 7 hours of training, now that's just the whole boot camp. So, if you decided to watch this online marketing boot camp instead of attending one of our live events, you're getting more information right now at this very moment in this event right here. Because other than the full marketing boot camp we're going to do with you guys will be getting additional things. And we're going to be talking about those additional training that you guys are going to get, bonus, as we may say, into this marketing boot camp. But before we get started, let's pretty much have a couple housekeeping rules right now. The first thing is, I need your full attention. I need your commitment. I need you to make a commitment at this very moment that you're going to give me your undivided attention. And to be able to do that, I'm going to ask you guys to pretty much turn off your cell phones right now. Turn off your cell phones when you guys are actually watching this training. Now, one thing you can do, you can cut these, the training into different sections, because we are going to have different sections in this training. And, you can cut it short a little bit. But the truth is, my real main suggestion is to really watch this, to really give yourself that 7 hours of availability and to actually watch this all the way through. Because one thing that you guys are going to be getting that's so amazing in this training is that you have the ability to actually rewind things and to repeat things. Whereas a lot of people, when they're attending the live events, they're going to get the information all at once at that very moment. And, if there are certain nice ideas that they have, they won't be able to attend it. They won't be able to re-record things. So they better be good at taking notes. Now, you guys should definitely be taking notes at this very moment as well, because you're going to say, hey, you know what? That was a good idea. Let me just keep on watching. And then let me just rewind later on. You can even pay attention to the timestamp on when a good tidbit of information pretty much hit you and you saw that, this is valuable. But the truth is this, everything that we're doing here is important. Everything here is valuable for you. And if you guys actually absorb what you guys are going to be learning from here, that's an amazing thing. Also, if you've attended seminars or conferences before, I can guarantee this. And this is actually a study that's been made, that if you attend a conference, you attend a seminar, guaranteed by the time that you walk out that door, you would have forgotten already 75% of the most important information that you guys actually need. And then now you're stuck with 25%. And then now you're going to try to implement those 25%. And sometimes you're not able to do that as well. So the fact that you guys can keep on coming back and repeating this, that's going to be very valuable for you guys. You guys have access to this whole boot camp for a total of 7 days, which is such an amazing thing. Okay, you guys get to watch this. So my suggestion is watch the whole thing entirety, then pretty much chunk it up and figure out, let me start with this portion, this portion, this portion, this portion, and then I truly suggest that before the 7 days is over, that you guys actually have watched this in entirety, full straight from front to back, at least minimum 3 times, and just keep on coming back into the certain items that's going to be, important for you that you guys want to be able to discuss. So, pretty much, turn off your phones right now. I truly suggest you guys do that, and honestly, don't even put it in vibrator, right? Don't put it in the vibrator mode, because, you're going to be distracted by that. So, turn off the vibrator, turn off the ringer to 0. Don't turn it off where you might not get some certain phone calls. I'll just let you guys know in our right here in the lab that we have right here. So it's kind of hot. So you're gonna see me sometimes, take a quick sip. You guys are gonna see me kind of wipe my forehead a little bit. I truly apologize for that, but I just want to be able to keep on going through. One thing you also pay attention is the fact that I'm just going to keep on talking. I may mess up on certain things, and I'll just go back on it. I may kind of, at times, pause a little bit. I may cough. I may actually even sometimes just hit a quick pause. But my goal here is to just go through and through with you guys and not do a lot of editing, because I want to be able to give you guys the full information as much as possible coming from me to you guys. Now, a lot of people can say, well, what's your background? So I just want to be able to give you guys a quick background. So, I've been in the home health and the home care industry, for over 15 years now. And I've been consulting for a lot of agencies for the past 5-7 years. And the reason why I say 5-7 years is because I've been consulting for the past 5 years full time and still run my own agencies. The first 2 was me consulting with just friends who own their own agencies that asked questions, and I just wanted to share with them what I was doing that's making my agency successful, right? So there's one of my stuttering. So that's what I want to do, is be able to share that with you guys. And the most important thing that anybody can do is to learn from other people's mistakes rather than you actually committing the same mistakes and then trying to figure out the solutions for them. And there's nothing wrong by learning through your own mistakes, but sometimes people have gone through that already. And so when you have to learn through your mistakes, it's going to be costly due to time, money that you spent, and then you have to reset yourself. Whereas going through people like myself or even other people out there who are consultants who already knows what they're doing and want to share some information with you guys, it's going to be more productive for you guys to be able to get the right ideas and use that to create success for your agencies, right? And so that's what we're going to be able to do here. And like I said, all throughout this whole training, you will be getting some golden nuggets. And I will tell you, I'll tell you something like, for example, this particular thing, it's a golden nugget and you should pay attention to this. And you really should do this for your company, or you should really practice this outside. So I will share a lot of golden nuggets all throughout. So if you're not paying attention, you might miss certain things or certain main points that's going to be vital for you to be able to create success. Because how do we increase the profit of our agency? Well, we need to get more referral sources. We need to increase our census. We need to keep current referral sources and getting more as we go so that we don't become plateaued and we don't become stagnant. Because most companies that hit a plateau, or what they call a straight line, think about an ECG reading, for example, right? A flat line is pretty much a company's that's dead, because that's dead. So the only way you can go when you're hitting a flat line is to go straight down. I would rather you guys keep on learning and see your company slowly move up. It's all about patience, but it's also all about consistency. And it's all about always learning something new. All right. And so that's what we want to be able to share with you guys. Now, just to let you guys know, when I first started in this industry, marketing, for example, I had no idea. And there was nobody out there teaching people on how they should be marketing their company. There was no one really out there telling people that these are the things you need to do to be able to create success. No one was teaching this. Now, for example, there were people telling you how to run your agency, which is great, but nobody really taught people how to properly market their agency correctly. And that is really what I want to do here for you guys, is to show you guys. I had to seriously get out of my shell and said, okay, where can I learn how to do sales? Where can I do how to be doing marketing? And what's funny is the word sales and marketing, when it comes to home care and home health and hospice, it's kind of frowned upon. They're saying you're not selling services. Well, guess what, guys? Any day of our lives, we're selling something. Right? If you have a product that you want somebody to use, whether you're getting money from it or not, you are selling it. You're selling the idea that somebody's going to use the product. And that's what we need to understand. If you have children, you're selling to them to be good kids. You're selling to them to eat their vegetables. When you have a staff working for you, you're selling to them the idea that you want to create a culture that they stay in your company, that they provide great care for your clients and your patients. We're always selling something at some point, yet the word sales is really frowned upon. And that's where we need to kind of reverse our mindset, as we can say, okay?